Hello, this is Dr. Melody Harris Barrow. Welcome to everyone around the world. I am the chairman and founder of the 6th Region Global Chamber of Commerce, presenting the Global Woman of Hearts, which aims to empower women around the world. And I'll let you know this, if you are looking for a place where you can share your struggles, give and get advice, seeking business exploration, as well as celebrating each other. This is the place. The Global Women of Hearts. They are ready for you. They are ready to help you. They are ready for everything that you need. So let's welcome the Global Women of Hearts. Hello, ladies. How are
Hello,
you?
hello,
Good
hello.
evening.
Hello.
Good
Hello.
evening.
As you can see, we have Dr. Birdie Haggerty, Anastasia Christopher, Deborah Mitchell, Georgina Driver, Her Highness Grace Iganda, and my lovely Mel Bryant. I know my dear sister Michelle Campbell is trying to come in right now. She was having some difficult times getting in, technical problems, but we will have her in a minute. Hello, 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 because this is going to be a show where we are going to be empowering women. We are going to do so many things in this show because Saturday, this coming Saturday, May 1st, we are having a conference from 1:30. I don't know until when, but it starts at 1:30 because we're getting ready to empower women and also the family. We are going to be talking about the family. Hardly any show talks about the family, and it's very important that we talk about the family today. And May 1st, we're going to have quite a few guests that is going to be speaking on it takes a village. It takes a village, and we are going to talk about it today. Let's start this program. Mel, what do you think about the show that we're going to have? Because you're going to be there. You are the Global Women of Hearts. Talk to us.
Yes. The show that we're gonna have is gonna be an amazing show. You cannot miss it. You actually gotta come through. We have so much to teach you, so much to talk about and share with you. We're gonna be praised by Majesty. We're gonna have kings and queen here with us, sharing us from the land of life, actually in Africa. They're gonna be talking to us about, the life it is, how it is in Africa, how the culture is, talking to us
Yes,
about all the magnificence that they have in their country. Also, we're going to have speakers from Latin America talking about everything that had happened in our countries, our cultures, in our families, teaching you how to seek and start your own businesses, how to actually explore and love yourself. Most of all is number one thing that we have is about loving and teaching you how to spread that. And the Global Women of Heart are here to help you in anything that you may have, spiritual, physically, and emotional. We're here, and also in the financial part. We have those
yes.
that are here to teach you everything to get yourself up and get yourself going.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Mel. Okay, this is what I want to let the audience know. Bertie Haggerty from Belize, Anastasia Christopher from Panama, Deborah from Panama, Georgina from the United States, Her Highness, well, she's in the UK, but she's from Uganda, and Mel also is from Panama. Hey, Panamanians are taking over on this show. What's going on? Come on, Her Grace, talk to us. Talk to us, Her Highness. Tell us.
Oh, thank you very much, Dr. Melida.
Yes,
It's always an honor and a pleasure to come together as women, as mothers, as a strong part of the community. When we put our voices together, and when I see my sisters of the Global Women of Hearts, their smiles, it's very warming.
yes,
As has
yes,
been said, this Saturday is a time that we are going to have a very timely conversation. We are
yes,
talking about our families. We are talking about our communities. We are saying it takes a village. We
yes.
are looking at what is right at the core of who we are. And
That's right.
these are our families that we love so much. what has gone wrong? How can we fix it? This is meant to be a place of love. The family is meant to be a place of safety. It's meant to be our nest. It's meant to be a place of rest. It's meant to be a place of security. But over time, we have seen that things are falling apart. So,
Yeah.
as the global women of hearts, we have decided we are not going to sit back and watch things.
There
We
you
have to be
go.
part of the solution. And that is why this Saturday we are saying, let's come together. Everyone is welcome across the globe. We are all one family. Let's come together. Let's have this conversation, because when communication is connected and reconnected, solutions will be found and our families will be put back where they are meant to be. I thank you
Yeah.
very much.
There you
That's
go. There
correct.
you go. Hey, you want to join in, Deborah? Let's talk about
Yes,
this.
yes,
How
yes. Good
important
evening,
it is.
everybody.
Yes.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the Global Women of Hearts. We are women from around the globe, and we are just excited about what we have to offer on Saturday. We are going to be talking of the family, the original intent of what God intended for the family to be and how it should operate. We are going to have panelists. We're going to have experts, social workers, people who deal with mental health. We are going to be jam packed with information, and we are inviting all of you to come out and check us out. We came together as a solution to prayer for our dear sister Melida, who she needed someone to have her back. And she reached out to several of us, and we came to the conclusion that we needed to get together and become her armor bearers, but also armor bearers for the world and for the Africa
Yeah.
diaspora, the
Yeah.
diaspora in the United States. We all come from different walks of life, but I think we have one thing in common, in addition to our skin, is the way that our families were raised.
Yes.
Yes.
Unity, friendship, togetherness. That's what we want to bring back to this community and to the world. Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you. Well said. My dear sister from Belize, Dr. Birdie Haggerty.
Well, well, well. I'd like to say hello and to Dr. Melida and the global ladies, the global ladies of hearts all around.
Women. Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yes, I just want to say that it's indeed, I'm delighted to be here, and I am so happy to get together to talk about Saturday. Saturday, May 1st, 1:30 Eastern Time. We're going to be talking about the Global Women of Hearts coming together with speakers from all over the world, qualified in their profession, to help us get together and get our children back on track. We need all or we need them to know about their grandparents, because it takes a village. We're talking about a community.
Yes.
When we say a village, we mean the community. We have communities all over. Some communities have people from the same country, because we're all immigrants here all over the world. And we want to come together to talk about how we can bring back the love, how we can have the emotional and physical and mental support that we need as women, wives, and mothers. You know, some of us are working mothers, some of us are single mothers. So we want you to come out on Saturday and be informed, be educated, be loved. You're going to feel the warmth of all of us, because we have love that goes from heart to heart. This global women of hearts, we just love one another. We are sisters. We call ourselves the sister queens, and we know there's queens all over the world, no matter what your situation is. So please come out on Saturday, the global women of hearts, the village. We're going to talk about bringing that village back together, and we want to see you there. We will welcome you with open arms, and we are sure you're going to take away something that will make your family stronger. Thank you so much.
Oh my
Amen.
God. Thank you so much, Dr. Birdie. Well said. Well said. Our sister Georgina, how are you from the US? Talk to
Oh, I
us.
am very well and very, very happy to be here. Thank you, Melita. It is a pleasure. I'm telling you. Good evening, all of my beautiful sisters from the Global Women of Hearts. Oh, my goodness. You want to definitely be here on May the 1st for this event. This roundtable is a roundtable you absolutely will not forget. It makes me think about the times when our families would come together. When I was little, we spent so much time together. This is going to be an opportunity to discuss family matters. We're going to have it completely open. You can raise your hand and ask the question, which is wonderful. You don't get that very often, but I
Oh yeah.
tell you, you're definitely going to want to attend this. This is just what we need for right now. There's so many things that are going array,
Amen.
and I tell you, when you can get in here, get the information, change your mindset. You want to come and check out our Facebook page where we're going to be loading lots of information about how you can get assistance, how you can reach out to some of our sisters if you need to talk to someone. We've got people in all different fields. We've got people in health fields, psychology fields. Just if you want to talk, you're going to want to be in this place so that you can free your mind and free yourself and reunite
Yes.
your family. This is the one thing that we need to do is we need to reunite our families
Yeah.
globally. Absolutely. So come and join us. It's going to be a pleasure, an absolute pleasure. You don't
Thank
want
you,
to miss it.
Mamita. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Michelle, can
Yeah.
you hear us now? Michelle, can you hear us now? I don't think he
Mm-mm.
can hear us. Oh my
No.
goodness, he's having technical problems. Anastasia, come on down. Come on down.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm all excited. I, as always said, it had been a great privilege for me to meet the global woman of hearts. I love it. This is the blessing I received. God had it ordained for me from long time, but it's just that we could not meet, but we met. And I give God thanks for Mel that introduced me to these beautiful women. And what we are going to have is not only benefiting one, it benefiting everyone,
Yes,
mothers, fathers, children, everyone. But if you attend, you can pass it on to
Yes.
the rest.
Yes.
And
yes,
this is a passing on so that the family can receive today the
yes,
blessing that everyone need. We
yes,
all need the blessing from God. We
yes,
all
Amen.
need to be united. We all need to have the true value of living. God can make something beautiful out of your
yes,
life.
Yes.
And that beautiful thing comes only from Him. We
yes,
have an opposer, which is the devil. But God ordained that you be happy and happiness come from God. And that is what we want to give to you. The
mhm,
comforting, we were comforted. And the same comfort that we were comforted, we want to comfort you.
that's right.
God
Amen.
bless you in a
Amen.
mighty special way.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you so much. Michelle, can you hear us? She can't hear us. Well, I want to go in
Mm-mm.
to say
But
this.
she can talk. I think she
Mm-mm.
can talk. We can hear
Yeah,
her.
I think we can hear her.
Yes.
Someone call her and tell her she cannot hear us, but
Okay.
we can hear her, and then she
Right.
can come in and just speak and say something. I want to say to our audience today that's watching us, share this program. It's going to be May 1st at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, and it takes a village. It takes a village, and I'm going to say this: there's so much happening in the world. I've been talking about this for a long time by saying that if the home is not going right, then your community and the nation is not going to be right. So we have to start from the roots. You see what's happening in the world with our children? Our children, and I'm going to talk about this, but I'm going to be a speaker also. Can everyone pause? We're hearing noise. Pause. Mute your microphone. But as I was saying, is that I'm watching our communities fall apart. And I keep wondering, why is the community falling apart? Is because the family is falling apart. So when the family fall apart, it trickles down the community, schools, nations. Everything is falling apart. So now it's time for the global women of heart to come together to do something about this, because I think it's time. It is time for us to unite. One of the things I also want to say is this. Can you mute? Can everyone mute?
Hello.
She said that you can talk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can talk. You can talk. We can hear you.
You can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Yeah,
So
speak.
um, I don't know where to begin. I'm not sure what's happening with my laptop here.
Yeah.
So my apologies, ladies. I don't know what to say.
Oh,
I
okay.
use StreamYard every day for my show, and so I don't understand why all of a sudden it's not working for me.
Right. That's
But
okay.
I am very excited about this forum that we have coming up, because I believe that it will impact many, many lives for the better. The family has been under attack. I can't put it any other way. We have seen our family under attack, our families under attack. And the family really serves as the foundation of society. This is where we learn to live and be in society. And if that foundation is fractured, if that system is broken, then that translates into a broken society. And I believe this is one of the reasons why we see so many problems that we are facing around the world today. It's because that foundation has been shaken to its core. And so my hope is that this forum will provide some solutions that we can all apply in our various families, in our various homes, in our communities, with a view to improving our world. We just have to do something. We can't just sit back and throw our hands up and say, woe is me, and not be willing to get into the fight to do something to change it. And I
Yeah.
believe that once we go back to the original intent of what God intended for the family to be, then we will see a great change in our community. So my apologies if I repeated what anybody else said,
No,
but
no.
I can't hear you, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could hear so I could really participate in the conversation.
Yes.
But I'm having some major challenges here technically, so my humblest apologies.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Michelle. One of the things, as I was saying, is that um, we have, there's so many people here, so many parents that don't have control over the
Oh,
situation with their
yes.
families. Things have changed so much. I do believe that this is spiritual. This is spiritual. I can't think of any other thing. It's spiritual. When you see all these things that's happening within ourselves, within our family, and so forth, this has to be spiritual. This is why we started the Global Women of Hearts, because I was going through some spiritual attack as well
Yeah.
months ago. And if I'm going through that, imagine the world. Everybody else
Yeah.
is going through the same thing. We don't know how to handle certain things at times. So I cried out to my sisters, Georgina, Deborah, and Bertie, uh, and I just broke down. I said, this is too much. And they prayed for me. These ladies prayed for me. And I'm going to tell you what, I was walking around just crying, and I didn't know why I was crying. And Deborah, Bertie, and Driver, and the rest of my sisters, they say, well, Mel, look at what you're doing. You're impacting the world. You're changing the world. So I go, oh, okay. I wasn't even thinking about that. These women prayed for me, and I was back on track. And we have to come back to the village. We have to let the village pray for us, because we're being spiritually attacked. I'm going to let the ladies and go back to Deborah. Deborah, she called, Deborah is something else. Deborah had a prayer meeting, a warrior meeting. This woman went all the way. And I have to tell you, thanks. Thanks to all of you, because the position that I'm in, I need you ladies. So this is how this started, the Global Women of Hearts. We sat there, and I'm going to tell you guys something. in every group, in every organization, in every company, you need prayer warriors. And
Oh,
the family
yes.
needs prayer warriors. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. So, Deborah, tell us more about what's going to happen on May 1st at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yes, ladies. Again, like I said earlier before, we are going to we're going to have a round table. But first of all, we're going to have some presenters. Dr. Mel, we're going to have a pastor, Reverend Judy Wortham. We're going to have a chief, Her Highness
Chief
Grace
Solomon,
Ambassador.
yes,
Yes.
Chief
Um,
Solomon from
right,
None.
right.
Yeah,
And they're going to be on the program sharing about the family. Again, I said we're starting from the beginning. We're starting with God's original intent for the family. And then we're going to move from there. And on the other side of all of these speakers that we're going to have a round table with the experts. The experts are the social workers, the mental health persons, all those people that work either with families, whether it's through the foster system, however it is that they work. We're going to have a round table and we're going to try to discuss, we're going to discuss how we can fix the family.
yes,
Because if the family is broken, society is broken. We have to get back together and we have to do the right thing to bring it back to God's original intent.
that's right.
Okay?
That's good.
Yes.
And to add to that, the structure of it is we have a pastor, Judith. What's the Judith last name? Kelvin?
Wortham.
Yes. And
Judy
she,
Wortham.
right. And she's going to start by giving us the structure of family biblically. And then I'm going to speak about what's happening now to our family. Our chief from Uganda, he's also going to bring it in and talk about the structure of the family in Africa. And of course, Kevin Store, he's going to talk about the value of the family, which is so important because it seems like we are devaluing. So, and then from there, we're going to have the round table, and those guys are going to be talking. And then you guys that's coming, you can do your presentation as well. You're going to raise your hands, and we're going to let you chime in because that's important. We need to talk, right, ladies? People that are
Right.
coming, they need to talk about these things because they're going through problems. Am I right, Her Highness? You want to chime in?
You're muted.
You're mute. Yeah, you're
You're
mute.
muted.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Melida. I like the idea when you said a round table. It's not always that we are invited to the table. Sometimes, we try and even bring our chairs and there's no space left. But we thank God, as we have said, that Christ laid a table before us. And we are opening a table for everyone to come and have a conversation. And has been said, this is going to be interactive because we need to hear from everyone.
Yes.
And that is what creates a complete communication cycle. When views are shared and then ideas are passed across and, everybody is embraced and participates in this. That
Yes.
is what is going to be on Saturday. So it's going to be full participation. And it's through that kind of communication that we are going to even have the bonding and develop the relationship.
Yes.
Because one thing that has destroyed our families is communication has broken.
Yeah.
And when communication breaks, the relationships also break. And all these things, we are going to be looking at them. We want to look at things that bind us together as a family. We are going to look at, what we have lost and how we can bring all this together. So we are excited about Saturday. Let's explore all those things. What happened to respect? What happened to humility? How did pride come in again to cause the fall? Because that's what caused the fall from the beginning. What happened to our mentors? We are saying it takes a village. When we were growing up, everyone was everyone's keeper. That is the way it should be. So where are those mentors that are meant to, look after, raise that child or keep that family together? So all these things, what happened to the values of forgiveness? Why do we bear grudges? It shouldn't be that way. And we talked about God being at the center of our families. Our sisters have already said what was God's design. It said, husbands, love your wives. And where there is love, love conquers all. And then the submission that the wives have to give has been misinterpreted. That one just falls naturally because everyone bows down to the power of love. If someone loved you so much as Christ loved the church, wouldn't you naturally, just as giving, just be part of that, part and parcel of that package? And what happened to the children? The children were asked to honor your parents. So if we go back and review what was it meant to be, what have we done that was not according to the manufacturer's manual? So all these things, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be looked at in depth on Saturday. That's why we want to invite all of you to come and be part of this conversation. We want to hear from you and we want to learn from each other. So please, please mark it on your diary. Saturday, the 1st of May. Let us begin the month in that very strong, good understanding and love for our families. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Mel, say something. Say something, Mel. I see you
And
shaking. I see you shaking.
I'm shaking, shaking. Ok, voy a hablar en dos. Voy a hablar primero en español para nuestras personas que están allá afuera de la habla española. Vamos a tener el show también traducido en español para que ustedes puedan aprender y conocer los mandamientos del Señor. Estos mandamientos, cómo impactan en la sociedad, en la parte espiritual y en la parte económica también. Les vamos a estar enseñando todo esto a cada uno de ustedes porque la comunidad necesita aprender y volver a unirse, traer a la familia junta, porque trayendo la estructura de la familia y teniéndonos ahí juntos, de esta manera podemos crecer y tener mejores hombres y mujeres del futuro, enseñándole a nuestros niños el amor y el respeto hacia sus padres, al amar y respetar a tus padres. Entonces, de esta manera, tú tendrás un futuro más lucrativo, mucho más bello, mucho más hermoso, y de esta manera serías mucho más feliz y terminaríamos con toda la delincuencia, la prostitución, alcoholismo y todo lo demás que está afectando a nuestra niñez, juventud y a nuestras familias en el día de hoy. Translation, I'm saying don't miss out on May 1st. We will be here teaching you the 10 commandments of the Lord, where it actually impacts every community in the social part, the spiritual part, and the physical part. We will be teaching you everything that you need to do to structure your family back, tie them back as one, and love each other.
Thank you, thank you. You noticed the Spanish was longer, right? Okay, all right. But you put it all in a nutshell. You put it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yes, driver, you want to say anything? Go ahead.
Yes, I would like to say that communication and speaking on whatever your trials and tribulations are is healing for you. That's healing. So come and join us on May 1st. Talk, listen, learn, experience, take away something that you can take back to someone else. Caring is sharing. So take something back and help someone else. That's what we're here to do. The Global Women of Heart is here to help to heal, to help to promote, and to help as a collective group throughout the community on a global scale. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Anastasia?
My desire is that just as how you find time to be spend a lot of time on your cell phone with your friends, put it down and listen to what God is saying to you through this means. This is a mean that maybe is one shot. If you miss it, you miss it. But you can have the opportunity to share your burden, to deliver your soul, your mind, your heart from whatever issues of this life. The families today are separated. You know what separate them? Not being communicative. The values of life. Our ancestor, did what they did. And maybe some of you are reaping some of the consequences of their action. But you can make the ball stop there. It does not have to continue with you. You can make the difference. So try us. Come and see. Don't say, oh, it's just women, because your life can bring back God in your home. If
Mhm.
your home does not have God, God needs to be there because He is the creator and He is the one who established family, and family must come back to Him. So don't make other things distract you. If you receive this in your Instagram, in Facebook, and you receive this notice, remember, God knows who you are. And
That's right.
this is your opportunity to receive healing. So, this is what I want to say to you. And all of us will welcome you in
Yes.
Jesus' name.
Thank you, Mummy. Thank you so much. I want to announce the speakers. This is actually our second Global Women of Hearts conference. It takes a village, and our roundtable session is going to be Melissa Shepherd Williams. She's a clinician from Panama. Tony Rush from the United States. He was in the Air Force, a veteran. That's like my son. Diana Griggs, mental health practitioner. She's also going to be part of the roundtable session. And Brittany Boston. She's also a mental health counselor. Our host is going to be Michelle Malcolm. Thank you, Michelle. And our speakers is Reverend Judy Wortham Sauls and Kevin Storr from the Bahamas, and Chief from Africa, Solomon Imong from Uganda, and myself. We are going to be the speakers on Saturday, May 1st, 2021. We have provided this Zoom on my Facebook, and the also the women of Global Women of Hearts have also a Facebook. Please go to that Facebook because that's where the program, the Zoom, is going to take place. Global Women of Hearts on Facebook. So we want to thank all of you, every single one of you, for listening to us. But the most important thing, we want you to be there because there's so much that we have to talk about our family. I will not allow the world and this world to destroy our family. We no longer can sit back and watch because if we continue to watch, our family is not going to be a family anymore. Remember, God, the family is the oldest institution created by God. So we are not going to allow the state, the federal government, the system to destroy our family. The last thing I'm going to say about this is that we don't realize, but the state have taken over and the government have taken over our children. Enough is enough. It is time for us now to rise. It is now time to empower ourselves in order for us to empower our family and stop allowing the world to destroy us, God's people. Now is the time. So if you want to participate in this event, again, go to Global Women of Hearts on Saturday, May 1st at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I want to thank all
Mi-
the ladies today, my
Miss
lovely sisters.
I don't know if it's my
Melida,
turn to
Dr.
say
Melida.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Michelle.
I just want to encourage everyone to tune in on Saturday, because it's going to be very, very impactful. We have a power-packed panel of speakers who are going to be bringing nuggets of information that I'm sure will help you to
Yeah.
walk away empowered. Our goal for this program is it for it not just to be about entertainment, but that people will walk away better and more empowered than they walked into the event. For us, this is a ministry. This is all about changing lives. So this is not just another typical program, but I want to encourage all of you to come in with an open heart and an open mind to hear, um, what is being offered. Because honestly, I believe if we truly embrace it from our hearts, it will make a difference, not just in our lives, but in all of the lives that we touch. And that is exactly what this world needs right now. I know that sounds like a cliche, but seriously, this is what we all need. And I think once we embrace what is being offered, we cannot help but impact those around us. So I want to encourage all of you to be a part of this very special event.
Thank
Man.
you. Thank you. Go ahead, Mel, and then we'll go into closing.
We
May
want to
I,
say
may
thank you to everyone. Yes, Dr. Birdie, you can go ahead.
I just wanted to invite the Belizean community to tune into this program on Saturday. I have it on the Belize Social and Civic Society page, and I want all the Belizeans at home and abroad to tune in, because we know that our families in Belize and here in America, in the Belizean community, in Evanston and on the north side of Chicago, really can use this. We need to have role models for our children, and this program will tell you how we can get back on track. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go
Thank you,
ahead,
ma'am.
Mel.
And so is it. Also, I wanted to tell all of our Latinos out there that is not only for English speaking. We actually are encouraging everyone around the nation to actually be here, whether you're Spanish speaking, you're English speaking, you're French, you're Portuguese, whatever it may be that you may speak. We will have someone to actually guide you through and help you. Whatever you need, whatever you're looking for, we have it here at Global of Women of Heart. We have anything that you need. We have all the help, and we're seeking whatever we can't find or we can't do. We will find a way to get you there.
Thank you. Thank
Amen.
you. I want to say goodbye to everyone, but we're going to do something. On the count after three, on three, we're going to say Global Woman of Hearts with all your heart. One, two, three.
Global Woman of
Global
Global
woman
woman
Heart.
of
of
heart.
hearts.
We love
There you
you.
go.
We love
There
you. We
you
love
go.
you.
We're ready for
We
you
love
guys on
you.
Saturday. Thank you.
El
How do you do it?
lenguaje,
I
we
always
love
get this
you.
thing wrong.
We do the heart, the heart.
Mm.
Thank you very much, everyone, and may God bless you.
Have a good
Thank
God
evening.
you.
bless
Bless
you
you too.
all.
God
God
bless
bless
you.
you
Bye.
all. God
Bye
bless you,
Bye.
Mel.
Yes. Bye, Dr. Mel. God bless you. Bye,
bye.
everybody.
Bye.
God bless
Bye.
you.
Bye.